All right, let's talk about job interviews. We all pretty much picture the same thing, right? A conversation between two people. Well, what if I told you that's changing, and a lot faster than you think? We're going to dive deep into what happens when your next interviewer isn't a person at all.
So seriously, just imagine this for a second. You're all prepped for a huge interview. You've practiced your answers, you've got your best outfit on, but instead of a hiring manager, you're just facing an algorithm on a screen. And no, this isn't some scene from a sci-fi movie. It is happening right now, and it's completely changing the hiring game. So let's meet the new player in the hiring space, the AI interviewer. These systems, often fueled by powerful AI like ChatGPT, are designed for one thing and one thing only: ruthlessly efficient, data-driven screening. And believe me, companies all over the world are starting to love them. So what makes these AIs so powerful? Well, for starters, they're relentless. They don't have bad days. They never forget to ask a crucial question. They follow a precise script every single time, which means every candidate gets the exact same fair evaluation. They're literally built to predict your job performance based on pure, cold data. And get this stat is pretty jaw-dropping. A major study found that AI interviewers covered 24% more relevant topics than humans do in the same amount of time. How? It's simple, really. They just cut out all the small talk. They get straight to the point, which turns them into these incredible information-gathering machines. So for any company that's hiring at a large scale, this is nothing short of a revolution. AI lets them screen thousands of candidates with a speed and consistency that would be totally impossible for human teams alone. We are talking about efficiency on a whole new level.
But, efficiency is only half the story. While the AI challenger is definitely impressive, let's not forget about the reigning champion, the human interviewer. What are those uniquely human skills that AI just can't replicate yet? Let's take a look.
This right here is where humans just shine. Building that genuine rapport, reading the subtle cues, gauging someone's creativity and emotional intelligence, these are human superpowers. A human interviewer can answer that all-important question. Okay, they can do the job, but will this person actually thrive on our team?
And here's the core difference, really. An AI sees data points. A human sees a potential colleague, a teammate. That personal touch is absolutely vital, not just for a company's reputation, but for making candidates feel like they're actually valued, not just analyzed.
So, we've seen the strengths of both AI and humans. But what does the data say when we actually pit them against each other? Well, it's time for a head-to-head showdown.
Okay, let's break this down. When it comes to speed and scalability, AI wins, no question. Now bias, that's a bit of a mixed bag. An AI can be less biased, but it's only as good as the data it was trained on. Humans, on the other hand, well, we're all prone to unconscious bias. And while AI is an incredible data-gathering machine, humans are still way better at judging the subtleties of cultural fit. It's a classic trade-off.
Now here's a real shocker. It turns out that 78% of candidates prefer AI interviews. Why? Well, it's convenient, it's flexible, and a lot of people feel it's more objective. For many, talking to an algorithm is actually less stressful than a face-to-face conversation. Who would have thought?
And the results for companies are pretty impressive too. Companies using AI see a 12% boost in job offers being extended and a 17% jump in employee retention in the first 30 days. The data really suggests that AI-driven hiring is leading to better, longer-lasting hires. But hey, no system is perfect. AI can be biased if the data is bad, and it can feel really impersonal. Humans, on the other hand, can be inconsistent and subjective. It's all about understanding these limitations. That's the first step toward finding the best solution for the future of hiring. So, what's the solution here? How do you solve for AI's lack of empathy and human inefficiency? Well, it's not about choosing a winner. It's actually about creating the ultimate team-up.
And the answer is what's called the hybrid model. And it's really the best of both worlds. You use AI for what it does best, that super fast, fair data analysis. And then you save your human experts for what they do best, making genuine personal connections. It's the ultimate combination of efficiency and empathy.
The process is actually pretty simple, but it's really powerful. First, the AI handles the initial screening, sifting through huge pools of candidates. Then, the top candidates from that group move on to talk to the human interviewers. This frees up so much time for the humans to focus on what really matters, like cultural fit and team dynamics. It's a total win-win. So, what does all this mean for you, the person actually looking for a job? How do you succeed in a world with two very, very different kinds of interviewers? Let's get practical.
Your strategy really needs to have two parts. When you're prepping for an AI interview, you need to be structured. Use those keywords right from the job description and keep your answers clear and concise. But for human interviews, you got to focus on connection. Tell authentic stories that show off not just your skills, but your personality too.
The future of the interview is here, and it is a partnership between AI and humans. This new world, well, it demands a new approach from all of us. So the big question is, now that you have the playbook, are you ready? Thanks so much for watching.